So hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So I will be doing this DSA series of Strivers DSA sheet I will solve in Java programming language. So here if you see his DSA sheet, so initial two modules I think. So initial this learn the basics. So this is basically the programming language part. So any programming language basics you should know. So I'll start from here. So I will not cover the Java language in deep, but I will just solve the questions here which he has given. So yeah, if you see here for of the some of the modules, like here what are arrays and strings, if I click here on solve, then this is paid. So obviously I will not take his paid content. What I'll do is I'll just read his blog and explain it in Java language. I'll do some implementation in Java language and try to explain you what is the thing. But again, I will not take his premium premium part. So yeah, this Java language is basic. You can learn it from Apna College or from Telesco YouTube channel. Those two guys are excellent, and it's just like Java revision. If you go through this series which I will be doing here, so my main goal is to cover the DSA part. But yeah, let's start with the flow and with the course structure. So first his teaching is, so first the first question is about input and output. So it's a simple question about input and output. So in Java, we usually take input via the help of scanner class. So we have to import that scanner class using utility imports. Yeah, we have some import java.util. So with in utility class, we can import this scanner object. So yeah, first we have to create an object of from this scanner class. Then we will take input by doing this sc dot next int, so it will take an integer input. If we want to take string input, then we will simply uh, write the code like this: string s is equal to sc dot next string. Oh, okay, next is fine, not next string. Next and next line is, there are two things, next and next line. So once you give the space, then it will break. For next line it will continue. You learn from another YouTube channel if you want in more depth, but yeah, this is some basics you might be knowing. So if you want to print that anything, then you have to write this system.out.println. You can also write some other things as well. System.out.print some string hello world. And again, this is just the main code, just the center code. Here again, you have to create a public class, and inside that public class there should be a main function, same like this. Here I'll show you. Hmm. Yeah, so here you can see, here this is the main class, and here this is the function. The function name is, okay, this is not in Java. One second. Or it is in Java. Let me see. It is in C++. Yeah, here there will be a main function, there will be a class outside, and inside this class there will be a main function usually. Here the function name is print number. So inside that function you have to write this code to take a input from user and to print that input what you have taken. And it will also support concatenation. If you can also write it like this also. So hello world plus num, this is also fine, I think. Yeah, this is also fine. Java supports this. So this was the first question in his sheet, which is not related to DSA, but it is related to the programming basics. So we have to do this. Then this is CPP basics. If we click on solve here, so yeah, it is paid. So if you go to his blogs, then you will see what is array and how to create an array, finding an element in array. So yeah, this thing I'll cover it in the next video, but let me first cover some programming basics like if else, loops. First let me solve these questions. So yeah, a simple if else execution he want to make us to do. If else, so we have to print A grade if the marks is above 90, and I think B, then here C, then here D, then here F. So yeah, we have to print these things. So the code is pretty simple. First we have to write if, and then we have to write the condition. Either this condition should be boolean condition, it should represent either true or false, and if this condition gets true, then this grade A will be printed and rest other if else cases will be skipped and you are out of this function. It means this function execution is completed and yeah, the code is over. And yeah, if this condition is not true, so first it will so suppose the marks is some 45. So first it will check this condition, it is not true, then it will go to this else if condition. Again this is not true, then it will go here, then it will go here, and this condition gets true, so this gets printed. So yeah, this is again, you see the syntax and learn it, how if else statements are written and how it is executed basically. So then what he did is, then next he did is switch case. So I am doing this fast because I want to go to the DSA part, the core DSA theory. I don't want to, engage you in these things in the programming basics part, because most of you have done, I suppose most of you have done the courses from other people of Java basics or C++ basics. So yeah, third theory is switch case. So if the input is 1, then we have to print Monday. If the input is 2, then we have to print Tuesday. Then if the input is 5, I think Friday. So yeah, similarly, this is the syntax for the switch case. Inside main, yes. So inside main function, so yeah, inside this function we have to write initialize this switch case, initialize this switch case conditions here. So switch day is the case here, 1 2 3. So here in if else it was different. In here if we try to solve it via if case, then we have to do day equal to 1. If day equal to 1, print Monday. If else if day equal to 2, then print Tuesday. Yeah, similarly here, in switch case you can do it like this. Yeah, if case 1, then print Monday, break. Case 2, print Tuesday, break. We are doing break. We have to add a break. Otherwise, even if we give 1, then it will print Monday and it will also print default if we don't use break. If we are using break here, so as soon as this case get executed, then the further everything will be broken, means it will not get executed. Only this case 1 will be executed. Yeah, this default will also not get executed if we write break. Else it will print Monday and invalid both. I hope you are understanding the things. So yeah, what are arrays and strings? Again, this is paid, I think. Yeah, this is paid content. Then let me go to the loops. So yeah, it is a bit good question. So yeah, what we have to do is, so here we have given inputs as low and high. So we have to find the cumulative sum of the numbers between low and high. It's quite easy to implement in Java. So here again, here time complexity is 1 and space complexity is big of 1. We'll discuss about it later. What is time complexity and what is space complexity, how it is calculated. So basically, for you usually hear that for loops, the usually the time complexity is big of n, because for in for loops the statement, the code is executed n times inside that for loop. The same code is executed n times, so it is big of n. And here it is only big of 1, because only statement because only one case is getting executed and only one time it is getting executed. It is not like for loop. I think in future we'll get even more good questions to discuss. So yeah, here this is the code for loop. So outside this for loop, initialize a number, a dummy variable, anything you can, initialize. You can also initialize this variable as sum is equal to 0. No issue, int sum is equal to 0. Then initialize this for loop for int I is equal to low, because the input is low. You can't initialize this variable I is equal to 0, how we usually do it in regular for loops. So yeah, initialize this I with low, and I should run up to high. So yeah, I should also be included in this. So yeah, I must be less than high plus 1, and then increment I with 1. So yeah, then add this I to this number, and then at the end return number. Suppose low is 3 and high is 5, then initially num is 0 and I is equal to 3. Then initially this num is 0 and I is equal to 3, and I is less than 6, high plus 1, which is 6. So yeah, this code got this line got executed. Now this line, num is equal to num plus I, which is equal to 0 plus 3. So now here num is 3. So I now again this loop will run until this condition gets failed here. So I less than 6, it will check if I is less than 6. Yeah, I is less than 6, then it will run again. So yeah, here now I is equal to 4, because one time this for loop has been executed. Now I is equal to 4, and now num is equal to num plus 4, which is 7. 3 plus 4 is 7, and I is still less than 6. Now here I is equal to 5, and num is equal to 12. Now here I is equal to 6. Now it will break. Understood? I think, yeah. This is not that much difficult to understand. It is just like a revision for me and you guys who know already Java and want to do DSA here. And Striver, please don't put a copyright strike and remove this video from YouTube.